back in the basement. I've got one more thing that needs to be repaired before the closing. This door has to be put back up. I've already started. I have the one side up. It was easy to do because it actually bolts to the wall. Put the door on it, and then I just have to put the other side up, and then I'll have to put a header and a couple of blocks above that to make this airtight. First thing I got to do is take this down. Yeah, just using all the old stuff and just putting it back up. I do have a couple of brand new cinder blocks to put above it, and plenty of cement to put it back into place. Alright, so my next step here is I want to put a deadbolt on this door. It's the original door that when I moved in. It's up, it's working. I have my frame set. I do need to shim this out a little for the blocks to sit on. But before I do that, I want the door to be finished. So I have a little set here made by Mybro. I don't know. It's infinitely adjustable, so I don't think I have it adjusted correctly right now. So what I'll do, it goes on here, and I have some hole saws, and we'll put it exactly where it needs to be. So I'll get that going. I have a deadbolt that came out of one of the apartments. I switch those out pretty much every time I have new people in the apartments. So, which means I have hundreds of those things floating around. It was hard finding the key for it, however. So, yeah, I'll set this up and go from there. Okay, so this kit comes with 2 hole saws, so I just have to switch them out. It uses the same armature, which I need to get off somehow. So all you got to do is switch out the 2-inch cut, and there's a 3-inch one, and there's another hole in this I'll show you, so that the deadbolt bolt itself comes out. So let's take a look at that. So now that's just ready for me to put the set on, and once I know where I want it to go, I'll mark that and just use a paddle bit, 3/4 inch paddle bit, to drill into the board here. Alright, so I've drilled my holes for my deadbolt, and I need to install my deadbolt now. And here's the actual bolt, which goes in, even tells you which direction it goes. So and it sits proud of the door, so I'm gonna have to mortise this in. And used to, and most people did, would just draw around it and take a chisel and chisel out about 1/8 of an inch. But I've got myself a nice tool for this as well. So this is my plate router. These are all set up for various types of door setups. This is the one I'm going to be using. Tells you the thickness of the door, and so all I have to do is figure out exactly where that is. This is up against the door, be in the right place, and I have a couple of holes to put screws in, and then I just route it out with a plunge router. You don't even have to take the plate off to check the fit. Get it. Alright, so since this is not really a door jamb, it's just a 2x8 that they put in here. I don't have the door back to stop it, or the door stop. I'm going to have to put one in myself. I just cut some 1 3/4 inch by 1 inch wood, and I'm just going to put this where I think it should go, and I'm going to use shoe polish. I'm just going to put some shoe polish on the deadbolt. Put it where I want it to be, turn it out so it'll leave a mark. So here we go. This stuff will just come right off when I'm finished with it. Yeah, you got it. And that looks good. Hope that left the mark. See if that's it. And I'll finish that up. Let's see if I can get that plate on. Okay, looks like I got the strike plate centered. And there's that. Now I got to put the door stop on the other side. So I can push it tight against the foam without being concerned that it's going to push it out. Uh, 14 inches. I'm going to have to make this about 13 inches. Got a 16-inch brick. I'm going to have to cut it down to 13 to get it to fit in here. So I figure out how I'm going to do that. Alright. So I can't find my angle grinder, so I'm going to try and break this along the edge. I've been successful at this before. But not with hollow stuff like this. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright, let's see if that'll fit up there. Fit in there. Alright, so I mixed up some cement, and I'm going to use a hawk, because I need to get it up into crevices and stuff. I'm not going to be able to put it on like you would normally set a wall. I'm just going to cement around it. And I made a dry mix, so it sticks in there. I hope I videotaped some of this. I just realized the camera was off. But I am done. The door is done. The top of it's done. It's been cemented. Looks nicer than it did when I moved in. So, just want to get some of this dropped cement off the floor so I don't have trouble in the future. That's it for me. I ain't gonna clean up. Too tired.